Moon Sales, welcome to the stream. I'm a minute early with posting it, but that's going to bug me, honestly. Because I'm an idiot. And dog. Yeah. Hush, doggy!
I've heard you've been looking for like a vet.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the vet that I take Trip to, which I just found a couple weeks ago, like just called and set up a file for him. If you take him over to the State and Veterinarian Hospital, if you call them, they'll literally set up a file with your name, and then they'll set up an appointment just to look at your animal, and then they'll have you just fill out some paperwork. It's the $45 fee for the visitation of the animal, but anything after that they'll discuss with you, and they'll let you know the prices and if you want to go ahead and do that or not. And they're really good. They're Trip's doctor, and they do really, really well.
Alrighty.
So yeah, State in Veterinarian Hospital is more like a clinic than a hospital, and they're really nice. They'll get you in as soon as possible, set up a file and everything. So there you go.
Alrighty.
They fixed our toys.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Trip needs to be next. That's my next task after this appointment.
We're trying to get the cat.
On next Wednesday.
Hi,
So that
Daisy.
he can get some more x-rays and stuff like that.
My stream is just beginning with a bunch of animal info.
He ate a tennis ball sized thing of clay, so he has to go get x-rays.
Dumb dog.
Yes.
I told you he ate clay.
Why do I have all the kittens by me?
I don't know.
Oh, four. I have 4 of them. The other 2 are missing.
Okay, Ray's about to join the stream. Don't worry, guys. The pets are okay. The dogs are okay. My brother's dog is just dumb.
Here I am.
Hello. Hi, Ray.
Hi.
Sissy, say hi.
Like 2 minutes of crying.
Why were you crying for 2 minutes?
Because I was talking to my friends about I mentioned my cat Shadow, and then I started crying because I was like, I miss my cat.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm fine. But also I think work, not work. School's getting to me a tiny bit because I slammed the door on my ankle like a few days ago, and then just normally I would have laughed it off and been like, haha, I'm an idiot, but no, I sobbed. I sobbed for like a few minutes, and everyone's like, are you okay? And I was like, I don't know.
Moonsail says that someday we should do a collab stream. I have no idea how to do a collab stream.
I wouldn't know either.
I'm liking back now. I'm liking back.
That aside, hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. Ray's here, my sister's here, and the kittens are all like swarming my sister.
Yep.
We also tried to eat earlier. And my cat farted in my face. Because she's a bitch. A little fun fact about cats, a female cat is called a queen. My cat is anything but a queen. Nostalgia horror. I have channel. I'm just drawing my monsters.
Gotcha.
My nostalgia horror says I have a channel. Monsterling is here, and that's one of the people who follow me on Tumblr, and I love it.
Gotcha.
I think she's pretty much one of the youngest people that I talk to on Tumblr. She's a little monster.
I wanted to say the youngest person I talked to ever is Shia from Insta, but that's about it. I don't actually talk to them that much, but I talk to them occasionally.
Also, I have Friday Night Funkin' music on because it's the only music that I'm not afraid that will get me blocked in other countries.
Oh, is the music you play getting you blocked in other countries?
Yeah. Like, I already know that there's no way I'm going to be able to make money on YouTube, so that's not my main issue. It's getting blocked in other countries because of certain songs that end up being played.
Gotcha.
But yeah, today I'm drawing my... But yeah, today I'm drawing my bear girl.
Tawny!
Yes. Everyone's favorite.
Just because she's cuddly.
Yep. I really got to start working on the... got to start working on the build-up of where the 4 of them meet. I keep on meaning to do that, but then I don't. Nostalgia Horror says, pop, the chat is slow.
I need to start...
Oh.
That was like me when I was like, how do I start my story with my fairies? And I was like, I'll figure it out later. I'll figure it out another time.
Yeah. Like, I have a basic idea, but I have no idea how to put that basic idea, like, into play and for it to make sense.
Debating on what to draw. I kind of want to line and color the monster Tom I drew, but I don't know yet.
Oh, and also, I think maybe 5 stories started for Dear Fellow Traveler, like some of the side stories, but I can't get to any of them.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah. Like, I want to do more... I want to do more scary stories, like really creepy ones. But I cannot get any of them done. I can't even... 3 of them, I'm not even past the first paragraph. And that's bugging me.
I feel that, though. Literally, we have to do, like, our first essay in my English comp class, and I haven't even started it. Because I don't know what to write about. It's basically, it's like about your career, and I was like, I'm like, okay. I could just copy and paste my other essay, but I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I refuse. I was gonna draw my character in a dress I saw enough, and I saw I'll just do that.
See, I keep, you know how on Instagram they have those ads for, like, online clothing stores?
Yeah.
I keep on finding outfits I want to draw my characters in, and, like, not just my monster characters, but, like, the side characters and everything. But I can never fucking get to it. Like, I'll start it, and then I'll forget what I'm doing. And then I'll go back to it like a few days later and see that the image of the outfit was hidden in the layers, and I'm like, that's what I was supposed to be doing. I drew something completely different. Like, it's okay. So many things get, like, lost in the layers whenever I draw them.
Oh, gotcha.
It's literally impossible when they're sitting up there sniping.
Yeah. Focus, Desi, focus. You hush up, little girl.
I thought you were talking to me for a second. I'm like, I haven't said shit. But then I was like, okay, you're talking to the cat. Assuming.
Yep, I'm talking to the chat. I'm talking to Lane. She's a brat.
Oh!
Yeah. Mushy isn't here, and neither is Lynn, so I'm talking to Lane.
I thought when you said focus, Desi, focus, I thought you were talking to yourself.
No.
And then I thought something else happened. I wasn't looking at the chat at all.
You hush up, cat.
Now you're talking to the cat.
Well, yeah, because she started meowing. Whenever she meows like that, she's basically demanding I give her wet food. But I'm not giving her any wet food because she tried to steal my food earlier. And then she farted in my face because I wouldn't give it to her.
Oh, I just found some fucking great. Okay, I need to give you some context. So yesterday we were in English comp, and my teacher was talking about like how to like write certain like titles and episodes and like how you quote them and stuff.
Yeah, energy user.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So then he asked these girls like what show they watch, and they said All American. I've never heard of that show before. And then they were like, and he's like, name 2 characters that are in the show, like the 2 love interest characters or whatever. She gave them there, and she goes, okay, name 2 friends. So she said Sam, and she couldn't think of another name, so she said as trying to get your brain to work, it's like Jesus, like kind of like that. So he wrote Sam and Jesus, right? So this is how this conversation went. It was like an example of dialogue, right?
Uh-huh.
So he wrote, Sam was sitting with her friend Jesus. She asked him, "Oh, Heavenly Father,
Shut up,
have you
cat!
seen the latest episode of All American? Can you tell me we'll ever get with Layla?" And then Jesus responds, he didn't write this, but Jesus responds, "Sam, have faith, my child. Be strong and keep watching. In between, find time to pray, and I will bless this Sam and Lila. I cannot force love, but if you keep watching, then anything is possible." And it says, thanks, Jesus. And then they're like, Jesus is like, "You're welcome, Sam. Amen." And I was like, what the fuck is this class? That was a real thing that took place. And I took pictures because I was like, this is so dumb, and I love it.
Like, other than South Park that on absolutely everything under the sun, the only other show I know that actually brought the Jesus in as a character is Bless the Hearts, which is a good show. I love that show, and I love the whole concept of how they bring him in as sort of that little voice in the back of your head that tells you to do the right thing, which technically is, but as a literal sense, and I love it.
Well, it was just more of a
I know.
He was just like, let me be funny.
Yeah.
And he was just coming up all that on the fly, and I was like, how do you just improv something? And I was like, all right.
I'm not good at improv. I'm not good at making jokes on the fly. I can make one by accident. I can't do it on purpose because of the fucking way I talk.
Like human malware.
Yeah.
We're not getting on that again. That was funny though.
Okay, I didn't get onto anything. You're the one that laughed like a crazy person.
I've been hearing you a lot. Desi.
Lane says that my voice is higher than hers. That's concerning. I am in my 20s and she's a kid.
I mean, my voice is lower than most people. I don't know.
It's not lower than Corpse Husband's. His voice is like... How do you describe that?
And people were like, "Oh my god, Corpse's voice is so hot," and I'm just like, okay. I have no room to judge. I think some people have hot voices, especially if they have accents, but I'm just like, I think it was just like so many people were like so like attracted to Corpse's voice, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. See, I'm a bit biased because I've been watching Corpse Husband from back when he was reading out loud scary stories. And his voice is perfect for both the music he does and the stories he used to read. So I have a bias. Moonsails asked what kind of class that was, like the one you were talking about.
Oh, that was English comp. It was English composition.
What time is it?
I did not know that that was an actual class you could take.
But it's just a writing class, if I'm honest.
Okay. Then why don't they just call it creative writing?
Well, it's called English comp. I don't know.
Okay, because it sounded like a creative writing class to me. I'm just saying.
It's not creative writing. It's just like writing essays.
Yeah.
It's not like we're writing stories in there. It was just more of a. He just did it as a joke. We're really supposed to just write like essays, like incite like text and stuff. It's all in MLA.
Okay. Heavenly Arts said a perfect eat something I can't draw, and they meant ear. And I was like, a perfect eat? What does that mean? Honestly, drawing ears sometimes is almost as hard as drawing hands, and it drives me up a fucking wall.
What is? You cut out like most of that.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
That I said in the chat. Heavenly Divine Art says a perfect eat something I can't draw, but they meant to say ear. And I said ears are really hard to draw. Like when you draw them more detailed, I cannot make up my mind I'm supposed to draw ears. I've drawn them so many different ways, and I can't decide on a way to draw them. And it's driving me crazy. Whenever somebody points out how good they look, I'm like, but I can't decide how to draw them. How do they look good?
Ears are like the shape of ears are not super hard for me. It's hands and fingers. I'm just like
hands, feet, fingers, and toes for me. Like all of that. Like when I'm trying to use.
Oh my god.
When I'm trying to use my more detailed style, it drives me crazy.
I always regret the day that I made Diana barefoot.
That's on you.
Because I'm like, fuck me. Now I have to draw her feet. And she doesn't like wearing shoes that often unless she's like walking around like in a city because of glass.
What are you doing now?
It's dumb. And then like I did one drawing and I was like it was a drawing of a specific type and then I drew their feet and I was texting my friend, God, why did I draw their feet? Why didn't I just cut it off? But no. I had to draw his bare ass feet. Of course I do.
See, now this is one of those times where I wish my art style was a lot like Prince of Mintz, or like his older style when he was still drawing like Eddsworld stuff. Like he could have.
I had to think about who that was for a second. I'm like, now I know.
Yeah. I say Eddsworld and instantly you know.
Well, because I had to think about the username, and I was like, what was my username? And then you said Eddsworld, and then I had a flashback to it. I'm like, oh yeah. It is.
Yeah. Like he did, like his style was so good. Like it could, like at first it would look pretty detailed, but then when you like actually looked at a lot of like the way his line art without any of the coloring. A lot of it was drawn really simply. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that?
I have friends who could just like sketch and then they just do the line art. And I'm like, how? Like, if you look at how I sketch, it's very much just like, it's basically, it's already like a done drawing, it's just sketchy.
Yeah.
And then like, I don't talk to him very often. This guy, whenever I would watch him draw, it would be like,
Something happened.
It's like the second time that happened.
The Wi-Fi literally cut out. like the little.
Okay.
I have a Wi-Fi extender in my room, and sometimes it does the dumbest thing and turns itself off, and I'm like, why the fuck did you do that? It's back on though.
Because like when you, I was like talking. I was like, what's going on? I'm just gonna. I don't know what to draw. I was gonna draw the dress, but I'm like, I don't want to draw it anymore.
Okay, I forgot what I was talking about before I had a small cussing session that freaked out my sister. I accidentally scared my sister.
Well, I was talking about the. Well, it kind of cut off because I had to turn the audio on. It was like just as I said, this is the second time this has happened where you just like when the call is like where your audio just hangs up. Oh, I was saying I have a friend. He takes like the airbrush tool, and he's the same program as I do. The airbrush tool, and he just does like the basic shapes, like head with head and the torso and all that shit is, and then he just does line art right after. And I was like, what? It takes like a million years to draw.
Yeah. See, like one thing with Prince of Mint's art, like, and I said like the line art can be like really simple, and then he does like bomb-ass coloring it, and that distracts you from the fact that the line art, like the way he draws hands and feet and all that, is actually pretty simple. Like
Yeah.
And like, how do you do that? How do you get to a point where you can make simple as hell line art, but then nobody notices because of how good you are at coloring, and everything still works together?
Well, some of their, I think I'm just gonna say that. I don't know what their pronouns are. I think some of their, like, colored art is lineless.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching their speed paint for one of their drawings, and I think it's completely lineless.
Yeah.
And I did lineless for a while, and it's not good.
See, when I was in Night in the Woods, that's when I practiced a lot of lineless art. And, like, because I haven't done it in a while, anytime I try to do it now, because, like, I did it for, like, a full year at one point, and I was good at it. But then I stopped. And now it hurts again to try and practice doing it because I'm not doing it all the time. Because I only use it, like, every once in a while, it hurts.
I do it not often anymore, but it just takes a while for me to do it because I'm just like, all right, let me open a file that I did. Because I know there is one drawing that took forever that I really want to redraw. Where is it? Files, there it is. I don't know if it's in here. That'd be awesome if it was in here, because I would cry. Because it took so long. Is it in here? Is it in here? Ooh, tell me in here. I will cry.
See, I've had to go through, like, all of my devices because, like, I have an old phone that I used to draw on, and then there's my current phone, and then there's the tablet I use. So then the other day I was looking for a reference sheet for, like, some of the old characters the old characters I drew a few times, but I needed a reference because I wanted to draw them again, and I also wanted to add them to like some of the newer stories because I had never gotten to use them in a story yet. So for an hour, I'm going through all three devices to try and find it. I couldn't find them for some reason because I guess maybe they got deleted by accident. So then I start digging through the layers of both phones to look for the references because I know that they would at least be in the layers. And like I draw in the same like gallery picture and just draw on different, like doodle on different layers. So like some of them had like, I'd say about like 50 layers each, and there was like 100 different galleries.
So I found the drawing I was talking about. It's the future Ellsborough girl. I just want you to guess how many layers there are. Just guess. Just a wild guess.
15?
No. It's 130.
God dang, girl!
Well, sometimes what ends up happening is I have a layer 1 and then a layer 2, like the background, and I just clear them out. And then I delete it after the sketch layer. So then it's really more like 129. It's not really 130. But if you're looking at my layers, I'm like, oh god, there's so many layers. I don't think that's the one that has the most layers, but it's pretty close. I want to say.
Oh, Lynn's here!
Freaking when Toby was like different. I have a sketch of Toby before I redesigned her again. That's interesting. That's in that file.
Lynn's here!
No one's reacting to the fact that I have a 130 layer drawing in there. It might be in the other folder, actually. Hold up.
See, I might, like... See, if there wasn't a layer limit on ibisPAINT, I can definitely confirm that I would definitely have a lot of layers.
But also that drawing was like years ago, so I think I'd do it differently.
If I scare you half to death twice, will you die? And that's by Heavenly DeviantART, and like, that's a head scratcher. That hurts my brain. That hurt my brain.
Okay. I don't know how many layers that is in this because I haven't them named. But I want to say maybe there's like 70 in this one. Like one of the drawing recent photos drawing they did. But I'm not sure. Because some of them are named, so I can't tell. But gosh, that drawing had to be like years ago. Where is it?
A quick question to all the artists in the stream right now. Do you ever do a thing like where you accidentally make the head too big, and then when you go to resize it, like it's not until the end of the drawing that you realize that you made the head too small? Like that hurts me every time. Every time I do it, it physically pains me. And it's not just with heads, it's with other body parts too. Because like when I was doing Blue's, the picture of Blue and Jess, the really pretty one that I finished a little while ago, like I accidentally made his other hand way too thick because like I wanted to make his fingers really thin and bony. But like that, nobody else noticed. Nobody else is probably gonna notice until I point it out. But it's gonna keep bugging me. I hate that. I hate it. But I can't go back to edit it because I don't want to ruin the picture even more. And I just hate all of it. You ever have that?
Sometimes. It depends on. Sometimes, like, if I'm done with line arting, I'll look at the drawing and I'm like, oh god. Like, that is too big. Where's this drawing I did? How old is this drawing? 3 years ago. I drew that drawing 3 years ago. No, don't play the music. Where is the date? Oh, March 22nd, 2018. That's when I drew that drawing. This is 3.
See, I look back at the stuff that I did in 2018, and I have a hard time believing that it was only 3 years ago. It felt like longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of. Also, speaking of things I feel, getting my hair cut, and I was telling people about it. It's been years since I cut my hair, and then I was thinking about it. I'm like, no, I think it's been shorter than that.
I'm being called out for ignoring the chat, and I'm not actually ignoring the chat. I'm reading it, but I keep forgetting to say it out loud. Okay. Lynn, you know the Vine I should on the street corner where you're standing. Well, I feel like that would be funny for AK and Pat or something. I don't know. See, that's one of the things that's on my list of vines to do, like little animatics for. But I also want to fuse the two animatics, like I forget the name of them. Like, there's the one with the little kid running around with a knife, and then there's this other one.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, what do you have? What do you have? A knife? No!
See, that would be... Yeah, that's one of them. And then there's the other one. Oh, I think it's called Let Me See My Little Boy, I think. Because I want to...
Like,
yeah, I want to...
See my little boy. Here he comes. I want to see my little... No, check it out.
Yeah, see, I want to fuse those two, like, the first one obviously being Tord and Toby, and then as Toby's going up to his dad, Anya sees him with something and then asks him what he has. And then he shows him the knife and she has to go after him. See, I want to fuse those two. But, like, at the same time, I also don't want to draw them for some reason. Like, every time I get up to, like, start them, I don't draw them because I'm dumb.
I want to do more retracing stuff, but I put it on a semi-permanent hiatus, and I'm like, I don't want to touch retracing for like a while. I'm just like, if I touch it, then I want to finish it, and then I can't because I'm doing shit.
Okay, now everyone in the stream is like doing the thing. Yeah, everyone in the stream is quoting it now. I opened Pandora's box and I don't think I'll be able to close it this stream.
Oh, I was doing a redraw of Tori as a shark, and I never finished it.
Why a shark?
I did the line art. Well, okay, I drew her because it was, I don't remember why I drew it. I was just bored. So, okay, there is, I don't know where it is. I drew it as a shark, and it's terrible. I don't know what it's called. Because I don't name them. Because I don't look for their names. I just look at the pictures. Where is it? I think the shark I made her frilled shark, which is the deep sea shark, and then I made her a thresher shark. But I can't fucking find what the original drawing is.
Hi, little Justin!
It's really bad.
Sorry, I had to say hi to my little brother.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just trying to find the drawing. There's another. I'm drawing them as mermaids before mermaid. Like, there's a drawing of Tamara as a mermaid. There's a drawing of Tori as a mermaid somewhere in here. But her boobs are out, so I can't show it.
What, does she not have mermaid hair?
Well, she does. I just didn't feel like drawing it because I didn't know how to draw. I can't fucking find it. I don't know where it is.
You can show it to me later when you find it.
Well, I just was trying to figure out what it was called.
No, we're not showing boobs on the stream. Sorry, the chat's being dumb.
Banned.
Yeah.
You'll get banned. Yeah. I drew L as, I don't know what it's called when you're like half deer. It was so bad. It's such a bad drawing.
I think it's still called a centaur. Like, does she only have 2 legs or 4 legs?
Like, she's like a centaur, but the bottom half's deer.
Yeah, it's still called a centaur. People, like, use centaur as, like, a general term for, like, having 4 legs as a bottom half.
You know what? I might have deleted it, the gold one.
Oh, I hate that feeling, like, where you think that you accidentally deleted something, and then when you go back to look for it, like, did I delete it? Like, I get that a lot.
I deleted it.
Yeah.
Because I know I also drew a mermaid L, and she was a clownfish, but that's not even in here.
Clownfish.
It made sense to me.
No, I get it. I get it.
My friend Oxy made him like a beta, made Ed like a beta fish, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, because
they're like neon ass green.
Oh, okay. Okay. My mind went somewhere else.
Okay.
I read too much fanfic. There's too much of that shit out there. That took me a sec.
It's a fawn? What?
Yeah, it could also be referred to as a fawn, but to me, like a fawn is where they have where their lower half is 2 legs. That's how it works for me.
Okay. I just looked back at the thing and it said fawn, and I was like, are they asking you to draw fawn? Like, are they asking you to draw the cannibal plant baby? I also ran into
by the way, I just thought of something.
What?
Purposely moved up under my hand.
What's up?
Sorry, my sister distracted me. What I was gonna say is, like, if fawn is a cannibal plant, then does that mean that she's like a Venus flytrap? Like, if she were to turn into a plant, would she be a Venus flytrap?
Well, Venus flytraps, they don't cannibalize other plants. They eat bugs. So, realistically, I think fawn would be associated with like fungi.
Maybe. There's also like other plants that eat meat.
Plant.
Yeah, sort. But yeah, she probably.
You were just thinking like Venus flytrap because they eat meat. I thought you just meant like they eat other plants. I was like, they don't eat other plants.
Yeah, fungi eat other plants.
But they just take energy, they're like nutrients from plants. I don't think they eat the other plants. It's kind of cannibalism. She kind of does that.
Yep.
She kind of has to though.
Yep. Lynn. Attention. What's up, Lynn?
Oh, you didn't.
Lynn, I'm acknowledging you. I'm acknowledging you.
I think she just wanted to acknowledge
This is the
senpai.
Desi mother.
Yeah, I got that.
My brain, I saw the mother, and my brain was like, mother, I crave violence. Oh, God, how do I draw thumbs? Oh, you know what we need to do?
What?
That RP that I mentioned with the fucking forest fire. Because I've been thinking about that, and then I'm like, I should go talk to Desi about that. And I'll do it tomorrow, and then I'll just forget.
Yeah, I've been meaning to bring it up too. Mother, please, I crave violence. Okay, I'm acknowledging you guys. Calm down. You make it sound like I'm neglecting you. If anybody says in the chat that I'm fucking neglecting you guys, that's a dirty ass lie.
She's neglecting me.
Shut up! Nobody asked your opinion! I didn't wake them up, you woke them up.
You actually woke them up.
You woke them up.
My voice wasn't as loud as yours.
I didn't do anything. I'm guiltless. Okay, I'm acknowledging the chat.
Mother, please, I'm starving.
She literally moved so
Don't fuck me
flat
up.
was under my hand. Look at this.
See, you're my manager. You're supposed to be keeping an eye on the chat for me.
Why am I supposed to be keeping the eye on the chat? You're the guy that they're talking to.
No, I mean my sister. My sister's my manager, and she's supposed to be keeping an eye on the chat.
Okay,
They don't want to talk to me.
I know they don't want to talk to you. You're supposed to be keeping an eye on it, so I make sure to look back at it, so I'm not neglecting it. You're neglecting your duties by letting me neglect my duties. Heavenly divine art. I am an artist, but I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid, and maybe I'll grow out of it. What the fuck was that? I just read yours. Don't say I don't love you. I love all of you. So shut up. All of you, just hush.
I got 5.
I have no drawing inspo, so I'm just gonna hang out and like read the chat. I'll do your sister's job and I'll read the chat.
Thank you, Lane, for calling everyone out about being dramatic. At least someone is on my side other than Ray. Lynn, that's not what you said to Mushy when you took her to the woods with a block of cheese. Shut up! I didn't do anything. I'm guiltless. None of you have any proof.
I'm confused.
As you should be. You don't get context.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Justin, for being on my side, because other than Ray, not a lot of people in this chat are on my side. They're all bullying me. I feel attacked.
I have an alt this time. By the way, you can go through a portal right here.
On the bed, I have a fluffy dog at my feet, and my sister has a bunch of kittens under her arm.
Thank God you gave me a book to read this time. And I had so much to do.
Oh my god, have you seen those? Okay, I was on Twitter. You seen those those pictures of like people take Lady D from Resident Evil and they make them into dudes, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, my brain is like, okay, that looks like Markiplier. I don't know why. I like, cause some of them, he has like long hair, and I'm like, that looks like Mark when he had long hair. Maybe it's just the face people draw him. I'm like, that looks like Mark. Like, it looks exactly like Markiplier. If Markiplier was more of a beefcake, that's what he looks like. And I'm like, why are people drawing? I'm confused.
Sis, do you have a theory on why that is?
What?
You're not even paying attention?
No. What?
God damn it, never mind.
What's going on?
You know the gender bent art? You know it in general? Like, they're doing that with Lady D of Resident Evil, and for some reason, some people are making her look, her, whatever, look like Markiplier, and I was asking if you had a theory on why that was.
Mark was playing Resident Village.
Oh. That's a boring answer.
Discord does not like you. No, it's not. They're purposely doing it to make it look like Markiplier. My brain is just reading as this looks like Markiplier to me.
Yeah, I know what you meant. It was just easier to explain it like that.
Yeah, because it'd be fucking hilarious if people were making Lady D look like Markiplier because Markiplier is a Lady D simp. You can't tell me otherwise.
My sister is the only one that'll try and deny it.
Huh?
That Markiplier is a simp.
I prefer the gender bent to the
Or that-
fucking bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, my sister does not like the giant vampire lady. She hates her.
I can do with the
I
giant vampire
know.
man.
We talked about this last time. I just started laughing. I just went on my homepage, and I follow Ethan from Crank Gameplays.
Uh-huh.
And I just saw a tweet, and it says, "Do you put your Crocs in sport mode during sex?" And I was like, "What the fuck is that? What is that?
Who wears Crocs during
How
sex?
does that sound like a... What? But also, I was looking at why is that a Tord tweet? Like, that sounds like something Tord would tweet. Or one of the boys. It's either between Andrew. It's because, like, my brain is like, that sounds like one of them would post that.
Yeah. I'm reading the chat. Like, I didn't kill anyone. God dang. You, Lynn, I swear to God. I love my kids, but I also hate my kids.
What?
That's also how I feel about the kittens in my room. I love kittens, but I also hate having 6 of them, and I can't wait for them to be adopted.
Somebody's being a monkey.
Oh no.
As a little girl, I once wished the day would come where I would have a bunch of kittens in my house. But now I loathe myself for ever making that wish. I loathe my younger self. This looks so weird. Ow, fuck! Deck it. What happened? Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
It's okay. For a second, I thought my mic was doing something stupid.
I smoked. How many?
Oh. Wanna know something weird? Like, okay. Like, I suddenly can't decide on how to draw Harley. Like, I was just doodling him the other day, and I was like, wait, how the fuck do I draw this guy? I even brought up a reference picture of him, and I was like, for some reason I still couldn't draw him, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, have you ever had that?
Yeah, like when I was trying to draw Diana at one point, I don't remember what I was drawing her for. For some reason, I can hear myself in the background, sorry. I couldn't remember how to draw her hair. I was like drawing it like how I normally draw hair.
Yeah.
Side swept. But then for some reason my brain was like, no, that's not right. And then I forgot she has like a little, like, she's got a weird bangs.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Why are you guys trying to kill my child? Sorry, I'm yelling at the chat again. They're trying to do sneaky shit behind my back. See, I cannot seem to leave you guys alone for more than 5 minutes without the chat literally bursting into flames. Because apparently someone here commit arson, which you're not allowed to do. No arson.
Probably my friend Drifter.
No, it's Lynn.
I got tomorrow with the charger.
Lynn is trying to set Lane on fire.
Okay, no fire in the chat.
So wait, it's okay if your friend Drifter sets fire to my chat?
Yes, because he's your nephew.
That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't have to make sense.
Stop!
No fire in the chat, guys. No fire in the chat.
No taking sides either. And I'm talking to you specifically.
Huh? I don't take sides.
Yes, you did. You literally just took... Drifter may not have been in the chat at the moment, but you literally just stated that you would take his side if it was him setting fire to the chat.
Yes, because he's adorable and he has baby bunnies.
I have baby kittens.
He has freshly new baby bunnies. They're called forbidden puffs.
Forbidden pups.
Well, yeah, my cats are called forbidden nuggets because they're little nuggets. Stop spamming arson in the chat. Good God. Do I need to, like, turn off the chat? Do I need to do that to get you all to cool down so you can stop trying to commit fire arson? Fire arson, what the fuck is wrong with my mouth? Okay, Cherry Mochi. If Anya had a sister she didn't know about until now, how do you think she would react? And honestly, I think she would have a bit of a brain glitch.
What happened?
Cherry Mochi asked, if Anya had a sister she didn't know about until now, how do you think she would react?
Okay.
And honestly, I think her brain would glitch a bit. Like,
Yeah.
Like, as far as she's known, she's been an only child and she doesn't have any close relatives. So the idea that she suddenly has a sister that she never knew about would kind of make her brain glitch a bit.
My spine knee hurt.
Your what?
Speaking of my brain not working. Because I was saying, my back hurts, and I was reading the chat, and I don't know who the person's name is. It's like, y'all need Jesus, and so I read the need. So I said my back need hurt.
How the heck did you get that from that?
I don't know. No, because I saw the word need, so my brain was like, okay, my back hurts. So I went to say my back hurts, but I was reading need out loud. So I said my back needs hurts, or something like that. So I said the need in the sense that didn't need to be there.
Good lord.
My brain doesn't work. I took a math test today, Desi. I got 79, and I'm upset about it still.
I mean, you could have done worse.
Yeah, everyone's saying like, no, it's really good, it's a C, it's almost a B, and I was like, yeah, and then freaking, okay, should I give context? I think I gave context earlier. Well, you're already in the, you're in the server. I'm in the Tomska server. And so, I was away, I was doing a deep clean of the cat box because reasons. And then I came back and I saw that I had like those little like the one notifications.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I thought I got a DM and it was an ad from.
What happened? I did not get any of that.
I said your internet is blueballing my stories. Anyway, so I got a DM, not a DM, it was basically an at Charlie, Tom's girlfriend, and I had a stroke. And I was like, where was it? It was somewhere up here.
Don't sit in the down teammate tag.
Out of all the people I'm least intimidated by, I think Charlie is the one I'm least intimidated by. It's like, here's the list. Here's the list of people I'm least intimidated by to most intimidated by. It's Charlie, and then it's Elliot, and then it's Eddie, and then it's Tom. And I'm like, okay. But the at was well done, and then it's my at. I'm proud of you. The highest grade I ever got was a C. You got this. And I had a stroke. I was like, I didn't answer this earlier.
Yeah, I've done that before. Like, in another fandom I was in, like, I made fan art of a character, and, like, this really good artist that had been, like, I think it was the One Piece fandom, and, like, they had obviously been doing, like, the whole One Piece fan art for a while, because, like, if you went on to their blog, you could see, like, how far back their art goes, and, like, I was not expecting you to see this, like, so then I basically just had a stroke right there for a little bit. And then, like, maybe 20 minutes later, I decided to say, "Oh, thanks, I'm glad you liked it." And then, like, I got off the app for the rest of the day.
Because you're like, adrenaline high, let's go.
Yep. And like, I've gotten that a few more
Trying
times.
to get your attention.
Yeah, I can see them. I can see them. I see you guys. I see you guys. I see you being little monsters, which I'm proud of, but also stop. Okay. Heavenly Divine Art, my house rules. My knife, your life. Oh, okay, so what happened? Larry kicked me in the face. Why did you kick her in the face? The girl said, what the fuck is that?
It's a meme from TikTok.
Good lord. You made me read that. See, I saw Larry, so I thought you were talking about Bing and Larry. So that's why I read it. Fuck you. You made me read a meme.
I have bombs.
Okay, what else was I was gonna read something else, but now I lost it. Okay, Lynn, he said he was good at catching, so I said, are you just continuing what the other one said? God damn it!
Nacho looked angry.
I'm confused.
Angry for a minute.
There's just a thing going on in the chat.
Way to insult the Nacho Kitten Nugget. As soon as she read that, freaking out, he looked offended.
You guys offended the kittens. You guys offended.
Why are you calling Desi why are they calling you a simp? I'm confused. I am old.
I don't know. But what I was gonna say before they started being crazy in the chat again, was that, like, I think I've said this before. I think I've said it like multiple times before because no matter how many times I say it, I just cannot get it off my chest. But, like, as soon as I joined Eddsworld and I went on the Eddsworld Amino, like, as my art blew up on there really quickly, and I literally had to step away from the app for a full day because of how many notifications I was getting, and it was literally giving me anxiety. And then I got anxiety again for a completely different reason. Like,
Is that your Bellamy One Piece art?
yeah. And like, oh god. What?
It's me.
Oh, it's a bunny! It's a bunny! It's a fluffy bunny!
What's going on?
My sister showed me a picture of her friend's fluffy bunny.
Oh. Gotcha.
I love bunnies.
Lynn, don't even joke about that. Don't even joke like Trump's goes into the... No, I will have a stroke. I will have a stroke. I will die on stream. Desi will not get money because I will die on stream.
Yeah, you won't be the other one dying in stream.
You'll have to name the final Terror Tuesday. Both and Desi died on May 18th.
Yep. Like that other kid, I think he was in the chat a little while ago, tried to trick me into thinking that Mr. Beast was in the chat, and like...
Oh, I was there for that.
Yeah. That scared the fuck out of me. Fuck out of me, and I hate it. I'm gonna cry. If I end up crying, you're all at fault.
Like, I think I was telling you, where I was like, even if I was able to be like in an actual like voice chat with Tom, I think I would stroke out and not be able to talk.
Probably.
Like, how do I person? What? How do I not act awkward?
Yeah. See, another thing that gives me that makes my brain glitch a bit, is whenever somebody messages me and when I message them back, they send a message. Oh, God, I can't believe you messaged me. I didn't expect you to actually reply, and that's mind-boggling for me. Like, I'm usually the one that's nervous to talk to other people, but suddenly people are nervous to talk to me, and that's messing with my brain. That messes with my brain every single time.
I love that Lynn is just like, welcome to CNN. Ted, where today we talk about two girl mysteriously dying on a drawing stream while their
That's a creepy poster right there.
fans stood there talking about vines.
See, that's a creepy pasta right there. We're about to become our own creepy
It's
pasta.
like not even. The reason even behind it wouldn't be like, oh, something scary happened. It'd just be like, oh, hey, these YouTubers that they like joined the stream, and they all both stroked out and died.
Yep. Because we're just those people.
We're just so awkward. We don't know how to interact. Wait.
Artist fans, write that down. No! Don't write that down. Don't take notes on how to give us fucking strokes. I swear.
Emily's saying, it's like auntie praises. You're supposed to watch us while mother is busy. I'm like, who is the aunts in this case?
Honestly, I think my sister's the aunt and you're just the caretaker.
Huh?
You're the nanny. You're the nanny of the stream.
I'm the nanny.
Okay. Take a moment to breathe.
Like, through marriage. Just your sister, auntie. Gotcha.
Okay. Okay, Cherry Mochi says, "Hey, I was wondering if Anya had lost a sister and she found out, how would she act? How would she have acted? I'm trying to make a comic where Anya has a sister. Again, I think she would just have like a brain glitch at first and not really believe the fact that she actually has a living relative. But I think she'd also be like partially happy because, well, she has a living relative. But she'd also be kind of skeptical because, well, that living relative is also related to her parents, who she hates."
You missed it, Desi.
What happened?
Stephanie had climbed until she was like right here and was literally holding on with one paw here and one paw here. And just slid back down.
The cats are doing slippy slides on my sister's boobs.
Had the boobs for it.
Like, you were, okay. You cut out like a few times, and I was listening, and all I heard when you came back was sister's boobs, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, the kittens were doing slippy slides on Rose's chest.
Gotcha. My cat Leona, she just kind of just lays on top. She'll like go like climb up my chest and just kind of like lay on my chest.
Yeah. Yeah, the kittens are like that too.
Mute the Tomsco server because it's annoying the shit out of me right now. It's just currently annoying me.
Don't let him hear that. He might cry.
Who, Tomsco?
Yeah.
No, it's not that the stream is not. No. It's not that the server is annoying. It's just the notifications are annoying. I was just like getting just notifications. Everyone's awake. I feel like I need to defend myself. Hold up.
That was a joke on how he always makes a joke on like if you're not careful you'll make him cry, like a joke. But then
I have been quiet all this time with small clips here and there.
It's like, okay, I don't think his server is annoying. I just think the notifications are annoying when I'm trying to do shit. Like, I had to mute the server for like 8 hours because I was doing it longer than an hour. So I was like, oh, man. I just do it for 8 hours, but just forgot. God.
A salty Tomska has left the chat.
Yeah, no, I saw that, and I was like, and I just went for like.
Okay, I got a question on Tumblr. What the hell? Okay, Tumblr's being stupid. I can't answer that right now. Back to the chat.
I want to go to bed, but at the same time, I want to annoy Dizzy a little more. Lynn!
God damn it, Lynn!
What time is it for you, Lynn?
It's 6 o'clock over here.
Well, for them, I don't know what time it is for Lynn.
Yeah,
It's
neither do I.
9:07.
I've got a kitten on my lap. Oh, ow, ow, ow! My legs are not pin cushions! Knock it off!
For 7 years, decided because you're loud.
Shut up. I have one of the kittens is there's a kitten called Persephone from the bunch, and she is the tiniest out of all of them, and she's so skinny it makes me sad. But Rosa keeps saying that she's fine, but like I can't help but worry. I feel her tiny little ribs.
Maggie was as small as her when I first got her.
Oh, tiny baby, tiny baby. Oh, it's a
Was a
kitty,
tiny
kitty,
baby.
kitty. I'm sorry.
Still a tiny baby.
I can't help it. I've never seen kittens this tiny before, or this skinny, so I can't help but worry. You guys can't see it, but one of the kittens just rolled off the bed. He's okay.
It was a teeny and he rolled his back up there. Are you okay, baby? Oh my god.
Yeah, cats just do that though. They just they're so comfortable. And they're like, all right, no boundaries, and they just fall off the bed.
Yep.
My
Ow,
cat
ow,
does
ow, ow,
that.
ow,
He
ow,
does
ow,
that.
ow, 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 ow.
I just nicknamed her Leonie.
Ow! Stop it! Bad kitten! Stop it! I'm not a pincushion!
Well, you were loud enough that she disturbed you. Now she's gonna beat you.
I'm being used as a pincushion by Tiny Kitten.
Is there a possibility that
Lynn. Lynn just wrote, kitten, I'm done with you, and you shit. Jumps off.
Yep.
I
Okay.
don't know its name.
Neither do I. Why are you asking me? Okay. To put a little bit of context on what we were just talking about, me and my sister simp over the smoke guy from that one mod from Friday Night Funkin'. I don't know his name, but I love him. He is
What?
the smoke guy from the Friday Night Funkin' mod. Like I don't remember the name of the mod, but like this guy just like he smokes a lot, and like he's just very huggable looking, and I love him. He's a nice guy,
Oh, yeah.
but he dies.
I gotta show you.
He literally ends up dying at the end of the mod.
Oh no. I gotta show you this. I gotta show you. I'm gonna get my hair cut on Sunday. Actually, I told you this. I just mentioned it. But I gotta show you what my hair's gonna look like, and I'm excited. I DM'd it to you.
Okay. I'll look at it in a sec. I've got Tiny Kitten in one hand, and then I'm trying to draw with the other. Lynn says she's a simp for food. And Layla Art says, my cat just straight up hates me.
I am also a simp for food. It's so delicious. Can you tell how fat I am?
I don't eat.
Same though.
I don't eat. I'm on a diet of air. Like that's all I eat. All I eat is air.
All I eat is air. All I need to do is photosynthesize, and I am full.
Yeah, I forget to eat. That's why I can't live alone. Like, my sister eats souls.
They're not very sustaining unless they're big juicy ones.
My sister eats souls. Fuck, my brain turned off. Sometimes I eat like breakfast, but that's about it.
Yeah, both me and my sister, like, we're nocturnal animals, but we technically have to be awake during the day because we have to watch my younger sister. But at the same time, we forget to eat. A lot. Like, a lot.
Okay, so in my school, we have a Dunkin' Donuts in the school.
Uh-huh. Why do you have a Dunkin'?
It's more like a little like Dunkin' Donuts like cafe, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's not like a full ass Dunkin' Donuts store. It's like a Dunkin' Donuts like kiosk. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Those are my
but the thing
go-tos.
was in one of the buildings,
And then I will chill
and
or witty.
I ordered a.
I love him so much.
I love it too.
And I got it with oat milk.
Buff Daddy.
And I had vanilla in it. And I didn't.
Nah, he's got a dad bod, totally.
Totally.
So it was a
Fucking
whole
dad
ass.
bod.
Okay, sorry, I'm partially listening to you, and I'm partially looking at the chat, and I'm partially listening to my sister. And now I'm being numbed on by Kitty Cat. Ow, fuck, tiny teeth like needles in my flesh! The kittens love chewing on me.
I love that. Evelyn is like, okay, if you're the nanny of this relationship, where's my cookies, huh?
Lynn, you don't get any cookies. You're banned from having cookies.
It was Heavenly. It wasn't Lynn.
Bye, Lynn. Love you. Ow, ow, ow! Once again!
Snowball is laying on top of Lily.
I don't know how to be a nanny.
You just basically make sure that the kids don't die while I'm not looking.
Yeah, and I guess it's up to like if the mom is supposed to fuck green. I'm stroking out. If the mom says it's okay if you get cookies, it's not. I don't know.
You don't get cookies. Nobody gets cookies.
Oh, it's Mushy.
Mushy! Hi, Mushy. You missed Lynn. Like you missed her by a hair. Knock it off, you little shit! Stop it! The kitten is trying to paw at my tablet. I'm paying you! I'm giving you lovings! I'm giving you attention! Stop trying to mess up my drawing, you little shit!
But anyway, back to the fucking Dunkin' Donuts thing. I ordered this coffee, and it was a macchiato, and it was like a third coffee, and then like the rest of it was like milk, and I fucking forgot to stir it. So when I was drinking it, I was just drinking coffee, and then when all the coffee was done, I just fucking drank the milk.
See, I don't like coffee. I don't like coffee, but a lot of times, like a lot.
I like sweet coffees, like lattes and like macchiatos.
Our bed ate the remote again.
Oh no.
Yeah, the bed likes to eat things. Hey, Mushy, what's up? What do you want?
Lynn,
I don't know.
Damn it.
I like coffee though, Mushy. Coffee good.
It is good.
It makes me sleepy because
It's
I might have
the
ADHD.
breath of the demon.
But that's besides the point. I like coffee. It good. I like caffeine.
Titties. I like drawing Tawny with itty bitty titties. Yes, I did just say that randomly. You guys were talking about coffee, but I don't like coffee, so I didn't have anything to talk about. Ow! Kitten climbing on me. Yes, hi there. Are you not satisfied with the amount of attention I was giving you?
Nope, because I was giving her more.
Okay, now I'm being groomed.
Being grouped.
I love him.
Ow, ow, ow! Not a pincushion!
Oh, also, I'll get to you something funny that happened. So, yesterday? Question mark? So yesterday, I was talking to these girls at school, and we're talking about, like, Wicca and stuff. And we're talking about, like, deities and shit.
Uh-huh.
And I was dunking on Zeus, because everyone dunks on him. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, the guy can't keep it in his loincloth.
Exactly.
Ow, fuck!
And
Stop chewing on me, you little shit!
no, this is not gonna help my case. So when I got home, I took a shower. Like not right after I came home from school, like a little after. I took a shower.
Ow!
And then
I'm okay.
started bleeding.
Ow, ow.
And it's like it happens occasionally. Like, cause I used to have really bad nosebleeds occasionally, but like it was bleeding for like a straight like minute or two. And then my brother was like, "Who'd you piss off?" And I was like, "I don't know. I talked shit about Zeus at lunch. But so that should have happened at lunch and not like you know like 5 hours afterwards."
Yeah. Don't chew on the cord! Bad kitten! No! No! Spank the baby! Go bug her!
Hey, baby. Oh.
The kitten just yeeted herself off the bed. The kittens love chewing on the cords. I love the kittens, but they don't love me. And now everybody in chat is either talking about coffee, talking about how we're neglecting them, or talking about cats. Yeah, that makes sense. Bye, Lynn.
Does I think your Discord hates you because like it's kicked you out like 5 times already.
Probably. Technology in general hates me. That's been pretty obvious from the fact that everything keeps shutting down. Morbid Mushroom says I need to start. Okay, what?
She needs to start with ink. She only has 3,500.
Yeah. She likes to torment me with what she might commission me with.
I love him.
I love the commission. I love the fact that people want to commission me, but whenever I see more Mushy saying that she's collecting funds for commissions, I get scared. She hasn't commissioned me anything weird yet, but I know she will one day, and that terrifies me because I don't know when it will happen, and I don't know what it will be.
Probably something to do with pain.
Did everything stop?
No.
Where'd the remote go? Morbid Mushroom, I'm literally just gonna ask you to draw my Millie and Moxie kiddos.
Oh, I figured out why I was smelling poop.
Why?
Kitten's poop back here.
Ah, damn it. Ah, my neck. Ah!
I love him.
I love him too. He's Hobo Uncle and we love him.
He totally has dad body.
Yeah, he's got a dad bod. Here we are just simping for a guy on chat, on stream, on thingy do. Hey Mushy, because you're here now, do you like the smoke guy from one of the one of the Friday Night Funkin' fan mods? Everything went quiet again.
I was just not talking, sorry.
It's okay. She says, yeah, he gives off a cool vibe. Yes, I love him. We love him.
My nose is runny because of allergies.
Yep. See, because of how dry it's going to be this summer, I got this tiny little air conditioner that also works as a humidifier. And do you want to know what else I bought?
What?
I bought a little solar panel and battery outlet thingy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like it's not one of those that you hook the house up to. It's just one of those small portable battery things. But it came on a bad day because the clouds keep rolling in because it's supposed to rain this weekend. And so I wanted to try it out. I tried putting it in my room, but my room isn't faced towards where we get a lot of sun, especially since there's a big tree. So I tried putting it out in the living room. And my mom says that I couldn't put it out in the living room because it made the living room look even more ghetto than it already does. So then I had to set it up at the kitchen window and prop it up so it wouldn't fall down. And I can't tell if it's actually charging the thing or not because the clouds keep coming in and blocking out the sun. And it was a good idea in theory. But basically it's one of those big battery packs that you can plug other little charging cables and everything. Everything went quiet.
I just not talking, sorry. Just scrolling.
It's okay. Morbid mushroom. Ooh, does Honey have white pupils or is that just for aesthetic reasons? It's just for aesthetic reasons. Whenever I use line art, I make sure to have thick rings around it just to sort of make it look like she has pupils, but her eyes are just really shiny, so then her pupils look pretty white. Glare from the flash makes people's eyes light up. It's sort of that.
Gotcha.
Did you ever look into Omar like I suggested? I don't remember what you mean. Because I forgot. The other day I actually practiced drawing different kinds of eyes because obviously different monsters will have different effects on how their eyes are and everything, like vampires, werewolves, all that. So I did a reference sheet on how all the characters' eyes that I have so far are, but I haven't posted it publicly yet except for on my Twitter.
Everything's quiet.
Yeah, everything's quiet.
What's going on?
But that was fun to do. It was fun. It was definitely fun to do vampire eyes, or at least one version of vampire eyes.
And Mama Boy is off the mama.
One of the kittens just jumped off the bed because my cat is now inside, has now come inside, And he's a mama's boy. So anytime Fantasia's in the room, he goes straight to her.
Oh. I'm like falling asleep. I have to wake up early so I could fucking do my rough draft. I gotta do my rough draft, but I gotta do it before class thing. I was like, I gotta do that before I go to class tomorrow. And I'm tired.
I got part of the food from fucking
We bought McGrath's for dinner, and I couldn't finish any of it. And that makes me sad, but I'll probably eat it later. Oh, gummies! I got strawberry gummies. I've been gifted.
You have to draw Rogue and Daddy Body over here.
Desi.
Oh my god, does he even have a name? Okay, what's up, Ray?
I sleep.
Okay, you cut out a bit, but I'm guessing tired.
As soon as I said I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm tired. I have school tomorrow. And then the fucking Discord thing like cut out. I thought you just were like, all right, boom.
Well, good night, Ray. What the fuck was that?
That was my cat.
Oh, I thought so. I'm like, was that a cat or something else?
There's a cat. I'm going to bed.
Okay, good night, Ray.
I have to wake up. Good night. I have to wake up like butt fuck in the morning. And then do work.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Well, that was fun.
He actually speaks. He actually said something in the pausing.
I'm gonna be completely honest, Glitchy. I would love to have you in one of my streams.
You know my cat's out and about now too.
Huh. Hey, Mushy, does the smoke guy have a name? I'm asking you because I don't know. His mod makes me so sad. Why does he have to die at the end? Okay, Mushy doesn't know either, so he probably doesn't have a name. What's up? Whoa! Hush!
Could I want you to the
Hush!
store to buy a pack of smokes?
Yeah, in a sec.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna end the stream here because my brother needs me to go to the store for him. And, like, then I'm going to eat the rest of my food because now I'm starting to feel. But I think we ended up streaming for a good hour and a half. So, sorry, I have to keep swallowing. So, with all that said, thank you all for coming to the stream. Watch out for the monsters under the bed, and I'll see all you jelly beans in the next stream. Bye!
Adios.